In 2024, Longines has had one of the biggest comebacks in the watch industry. Now, for the past couple of years, this watch has kind of flew under the radar, but all over social media, I'm seeing Longines getting a lot of praise, and that's a really positive thing for the watch industry, in my opinion. We're going to get deeper into this, but before we actually get started, leave a like and drop a subscribe down below. It will be greatly appreciated and really help the channel out. So you might be aware of Longines if you are a bit of a watch enthusiast. This brand is extremely historic, and they've made so many unbelievable timepieces that have actually contributed to the history of horology. I'm a big fan of this brand and I always have been. Now, the watches that they're releasing in 2024 are amazing. The Longines Conquest really stands out as one of the best timepieces you can buy under that $3,000 price tag. Of course, it's a luxury Swiss watch, and I'm a massive fan of the timepieces that this brand are producing. I think the dial variations and the overall finish of these watches is at the very highest level, and it's really competing with a lot of the other brands out there that's putting watches out for around $10,000. I think Longines is giving Grand Seiko a massive run for the money right now, and pretty much any other brand around that price point. Breitling, anyone you can name it, Longines are definitely producing watches on that level that are turning a lot of heads in the watch community, and there's very good reason for it. The brand, like I said, have such a rich history, and when you combine that with a really solid timepiece that is going with the modern trends like these amazing dial variations, it's gonna pop off, and it might even come across as a bit of a bargain for people who are really in the watch community. Like, this watch for under $3,000 is a no-brainer in my opinion. I think apart from the actual Longines Conquest, the best watch that they've released in recent times might be the chronograph timepiece from a collection I believe around 2 or 3 years ago. It's a bit of a moon style watch, which I think is super interesting, and actually a big fan of this timepiece and watches like this. It does have that kind of pilot or aviation feel, and even the Longines logo really ties into play here. I love the blue hands on top of the white dial. It's always a solid combination, and I always really want to slap a brown or blue leather strap on one of these timepieces. I think it would pop off so well, but this is just another example of one of the absolutely banging timepieces they're putting out there with extreme value for money. If you agree with me and you would actually pick up one of these timepieces, let me know in the comments down below. We cover like loads of different brands on this actual channel. We make a lot of videos about Jacob & Co, and I don't even want to showcase their watches in this video while we're talking about them. I don't want to give them any more credit because I don't even think you should compare Jacob & Co to a brand like Longines, and I would tell everyone to go and pick up a Longines watch over a Jacob & Co timepiece every single day of the week. The Longines timepieces really hold a lot of value for money, like we just mentioned, through the movements and functionalities of these timepieces and the really affordable price points. They should be one of your go-to timepieces for an entry-level watch. Now, they have also made a tank style timepiece for around $1,500. I'm not the biggest fan of tank watches. They have been making a really big comeback in 2024, and if you guys are into that style or type of watch, for $1,500 I think it might be one of the best rectangular case watches out there. It's called the Longines Dolce Vita Automatic. Again, it has that white dial with blue hands. It's got a nice black strap on it, just really makes this watch pop. It was released, like I said, around 2 years ago, again holding a crap ton of value for money. Another example of a hit watch that Longines have made. It looks like it's on like an alligator strap. It's a super solid timepiece, and I love everything about the watches that they're making over the recent years. I think they're really coming back as a powerhouse within the watch industry, and a big alternative instead of just going out there and picking up a Rolex or Omega. If you want to show that you actually have a bit of watch knowledge and you know a bit about timepieces, instead of just picking up an Omega, a Tudor, a Tag Heuer, a Rolex, you can go and pick up a Longines and really stand out in the modern day. It doesn't have to be a Rolex to pop off. Longines is also a pretty well-known brand, and some of the other watches that we might not have showcased in this video, you can actually get for pretty cheap. If you don't agree with me, I would love to know why, but we do put up daily watch uploads every single day about loads of different watch brands, and if you have a different brand that you want to see us cover on this channel, of course you can let us know down below and we'll try and make a video on it.